Death Row dismantling. Let me just start with, let me use this as an example. 1999. 1998, 97, Master P do the movie and soundtrack, I'm About It.
Right.
I'm on the track. I'm on one of the songs, I'm on this project, but I'm witnessing. In 94, me and Master P watched Murder Was the Case movie, Snoop Dogg movie at my mama's house. Me and Master P sitting in my room with our mouth open watching the ambulance flip over and the devil coming out and like, you know what I mean? Like we watching this like, man, we gotta make a movie. This before we even signed with Priority Records. But we sitting in the house watching this and listening to the soundtrack. And I'm like, this is phenomenal. And he like, bro, this the next thing. We got to do this. Not saying that we gonna do it together, but we're discussing that this the first rap movie that's like a rap movie that come with an album. Or no, you had to buy them separate. But you know what I'm saying? It's a soundtrack, but the movie ain't in the theater. It's just a DVD. I mean, it's a VHS. And when we signed with Priority, let's just say I fall off. Boom, that didn't work. All right, cool. P keep going, but we still keep interacting. When he bring me to New Orleans in '97, when he's working on this movie, I'm getting on the soundtrack. I'm doing some couple things with a couple of his artists, but I'm watching him. He putting his first movie together. I'm like, man, my money ain't like P money right now. I done took a L, but I need to make me a movie. When I'm About It came out, man, we couldn't stop watching I'm About It, man. Like, we watched that thing, like, over and over. I'm on the soundtrack. My music, when Mac 10 pull up for the first time, that's my song that's playing, you know, representing the West Coast. That impacted me. Like, I got to hurry up and make me a movie. 98, I make a movie with a rapper named Mac Maul out the Bay called Beware Those. It's shot on 16 millimeter. It took me some months to get it done. No script. I'm just making it up, but I'm paying for these cameras, lights and sound and all of this stuff. But when I dropped that VHS, it re-boosted me because now I have a new product that's not music. It's not a DVD. It's not a cassette.
But it stands out a lot because there's not that many people that are doing that at the time.
Ain't nobody in the Bay got no movie at this time. Only movie we watching is Master P, I'm About It, then JT come with that. I lost the music side. I regained the buzz by doing this movie.
What about Cash Money, Baller Blocking?
Baller Blocking came out in the 2000s.
Okay, you're right. Yeah.
So this the 90s. You feel me?
Okay.
So this before it was popular. Man, Daz Dillinger, Corrupt, Snoop, they all had a disagreement, whatever we should. They kind of doing their own thing. Daz Dillinger ended up coming to the Bay, but he was still kind of under Death Row. Not for sure, you know, which way he finna go. I introduced Daz Dillinger into the independent game. Like, bro, you don't even need Suge, and I don't care if you did sign. These record stores and distributors will buy your stuff right now. Let's make us an album together. Let's make an album, and let's I got somebody that'll cash us out for it right now. So Dad's like, come on. So we record 12 songs in one night, and this dude pull up the next day. He finna give us 50 bands to buy a pack from us. And when Dad's got that money, he needed it, and I needed it too. We split it right there. We made another album. The first album called Long Beach to Fillmore. The next album, we do it within like a couple days called Game for Sale, and then we put a DVD with it. This is 1999. So 98, I dropped the movie, Beware Those. 99, I hook up with Daz, and we do the two projects in the VHS, and it was a DVD that came with it. And then 2000, we pushing it. Then Juvenile fall out with Cash Money. I called Juvenile, or somebody put us together. I fly to Atlanta. This is 2001. So after I finished with Daz, Juvenile was hearing about what me and Daz did, because Daz still considered a major artist, but he got a whole album with an independent guy named JT, and we killing the market.
Right.
Me and Juvenile end up doing the same thing. When he kind of had some issues with Birdman and spent off, we end up recording a project. I end up moving on this bus with him, touring with him for about a year. I come back from that, and in February 2002, I meet the rapper The Game.
Before we get into that, why did you become JT the Bigga Figga? very notable name. Like when you're looking through a track list, you just really stands out to you.
JT the Bigga Figga, I didn't even name myself. I definitely had the JT for my initials. I was thinking about what could I put with that, because as coming out as a rap artist, you just can't have 2 letters. And I told I was talking with different people, like, and everybody giving me their ideas, but one of my big homies, his name Timothy Washington, shout out to Tim. He said, if I was you, I'd call myself JT the Bigga Figga, because back in the days, all the OGs who had money, they always would be popping that, I'm a bigger figure. You know, that was a term. That was a term in film mode. So when he was like, if I was you, I'd call myself JT the Bigga Figga. Because, boy, that sound like that's it. I was like, you know what? That's it.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
All right, here's another question. I know a lot of guys from Northern California, they like to make the pounds move. Throughout all these years, were you keeping your nose clean, or were you still dibbling and dabbling?
Do you know, to be very, very, very honest, man, I think I grabbed some pounds a couple times, and I could literally say I never had motion with that, because the profit span of pounds in the Bay Area, it was like it could be profitable, but I never wanted to I didn't want to be seen like a drug dealer or nothing like that. Because I was like, they know me as JT the Young Genius, the CEO, the producer, the artist, the director, the actor. Like, I got the name for that. So then if I be seen like I'm selling weed or something, that'd just mess my whole, because I want to be known as the independent. Yeah, I'm an independent tycoon. Even when I go for broke, even when I take a fall, I got to bounce back. I got a 30-year run. Do you know the determination it takes to even want to still be sitting in the place right now doing an interview after 30 years in this rap game?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I made my mind up. So the pounds, I gotta keep it real. If I need a few dollars, because time to times, there might be some dry moments.
I feel you.
It's a couple dry moments. Hey, Fig, I got about 4 pounds, or I got this or that. Okay, let me grab him real quick.
Right.
But the profit that came with it, and I still got to give him his money for them pounds, I'm like, nah, I don't think I like this.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't like this.
I feel you.